Yo, we got one of the hottest MCs of all time, Talib Kweli. We got him here on the telephone. We're gonna take a minute to go to that. This is self-medicated music. Brooklyn is definitely in the house tonight. Yo, let's go straight to that interview and see what's really up.
All right, how you doing today? Like I said, just want to call you, do a few question and answers, talk a little bit about the project that you got out right now with the Gutter Rainbows. I really like the CD. I've been listening to it, for a little bit. Basically, how's the project doing right now? Is it going pretty good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. What's like? I know you did a lot of tracks on there. I know some ones that hit me like Solo was like real crazy to me. Gutter Rainbows was a banger. The one that you and Sean Price did was off the hook too. Is there any particular track that kind of speaks to you more than any other?
All of them. I picked the ones that stood out to me. Those are the ones that made the album because I had a lot more songs that I've been working on in general.
Okay, cool. I mean, right now there's a whole kind of like a rap renaissance thing going on, like a hip hop 30 plus thing. I mean, what do you think it's going to take for rappers, in the 30 and older category, which I'm over 30 myself? What do you think it's going to take for rappers to really shine in that category these days?
To not be dismissive of what is going on in the music business and to acknowledge the youth and acknowledge the trends. The acknowledgement of the youth is how you get artists who pay respect to those who came before them.
Yeah, I agree with that because, like you said, there's a lot of things like the whole Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj thing that I see going on, and a couple of other different artists. It seems like the older versus the younger thing. It's a little ridiculous to me personally because, like you said, it takes a Lil Kim to have a Nicki Minaj, but they can kind of both bridge a gap between each other and probably help each other. You know what I mean? Yeah, so definitely. What about downloading? Do you basically? Do you feel like loyalty can kind of help curtail downloading, or do you think download is just something we just have to deal with at this time as far as illegal downloading that is?
Yeah, I think there's a generation of fans who feel like they own music for free. I feel like they mistakenly think that stealing an artist's music or downloading it for free on the internet is some sort of act of rebellion or a revolution against the music business, and it's not. But it wouldn't serve me to sit here and complain about it. I just gotta adapt to the times.
Right. And like you said, it really is nothing you can do but deal with it. But I think that you have a pretty good fan base and a lot of people that are loyal to you as an artist.
Yeah, my fan base in particular, but it's not so much about it's not just the fan base being loyal. It's about marketing and promoting properly to reach that fan base. Because I think my fan base is pretty loyal. But the thing is that the people on the business side that I usually fuck with always know how to reach that fan base. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta take that into my own hands.
Right. Yeah, and I agree with you on that one. Like you said, it's kind of hard to tell what's going to sell and what's not going to sell, depending on, like you said, you can put out the best product possible. I've heard a lot of great albums that didn't go where they should have went because people either downloaded or overlooked it because it wasn't promoted properly or what have you. So I agree with you on that one. Okay, another question, I guess. Basically, can we expect to hear another Black Star CD? Is that going to ever come again? Because we're looking for it.
It's possible, but I don't have anything in the works right this second.
Okay. Because I mean, when you and Most basically get together, I love to hear the projects that come out of the two of you. I mean, and I guess you guys still work together on songs here and there, so we all get a glimpse of it here and then. We just would love to hear another CD come together. I'm just saying that as a fan as well.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no, definitely. And outside of hip hop, what kind of stuff do you listen to?
So I listen to all types of music. I just listen to good music.
Okay. Any particular artists? I mean, like I know, like Florence and the Machine seem to be making a lot of noise on the side there, and a couple of different kind of artists like that. Is it Florence and the Machine? You ever heard of them?
No, I never heard of them.
Really? Okay. They just, matter of fact, Kanye just had them opening for them out in England, I think, not too long ago. But they real good artists. They got matter of fact, she was on the Grammys the other night. Got a CD called Lungs. It's pretty hot. But and also I heard you on stage with Prince recently. What was that like?
Yeah, that's the time I do when Prince is around. Prince is the homie, and I'm one of a bunch of fortunate artists that he gravitates to and allows the honor of rocking with when we do, when he does after parties and stuff.
That's what's up. Would you ever do a collaboration, like a song collaboration with Prince?
I would love to. It's funny because years ago when I first asked him about that, he was like, "Ain't you on Warner Brothers?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay, when you get on Warner Brothers, we can do a song." And now I'm on Warner Brothers, so I forgot to ask him.
So you'll come up next time. What's a dream collaboration for you? Anybody in particular that you would like to work with that you haven't?
New York.
Okay, that's what's up. Like you said, man, that's definitely an alternative artist, and she's been making music for years. Yeah,
Right.
definitely hot artist. All right, basically, who do you think is the greatest new MCs that's coming up right now in the game?
MC wise, I like Jay Electronica, Blue, J. Cole. I like Fred the Godson. I like Wale, Mickey Fax.
Okay, yeah. And like you said, I'm still looking for Jay Electronica's album. I'm hopefully Jay get that out soon, because he's to me inspiring a whole new generation. I mean, the same way that, like you said, J. Cole is, and Drake could definitely bring the same things to the table. But I think that Jay Electronica is bringing something to the game.
I like Drake too.
Yeah. Definitely. These are artists that go in and actually write. You know what I'm saying? They're lyricists, so they come from their heart with it, and I love that about them. You know what I mean? And you also got Jean Grey on your label. Is she gonna be dropping a project soon with you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So we can look out for something. Maybe.
Take the Death is coming out. In spring. We're working very hard on it. Jean's on tour in Europe with Farrah right now. I'm Strong and Steady on the Hammer's coming out February 22nd.
Okay. And the last thing I'll go into, because I'm not, like I said, I don't want to hold up too much of your day. For like a very, to me, you're an intelligent artist. You're a very non-controversial artist. Like, I see a lot of artists that are getting caught up in like the whole gun thing, especially with the new laws in New York where they taking people away for like 3 years, you know what I mean? Mandatory on that stuff. But as an artist, you kind of avoided those kind of things and those kind of rumors. But it seemed like everybody else, like, they try to pull you in on these other things. I know they said you had the altercation with the lady at the 50 Cent party, and then they tried to say something about you and your wife recently. Why do you think people try to pull you in those things? Because I mean, like I said, to me, you kind of rise above most things that they can have rumors about. Is that's all that's left to say, or why do you think they pull you into those things?
I mean, I guess that's really it. I've been doing this professionally for 15 years. So, when you're out and about, things are gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think people even cared that much to even be talking about stuff like that.
Okay, and last thing, like I said, really this is the final question. And this is kind of off of hip hop, but maybe it kind of ties in a way. The whole thing in Egypt last week, how the president came down after all of the pressure of the people, and I say that to say that kind of draws back to hip hop, because hip hop always seems to me like a grassroots movement that we kind of don't just take the status quo most times. We try to demand what we want, and we put the pressure on to make it happen. How'd you feel about that situation last week?
History. Those people threw those old fogies out and proved that the youth could move mountains, and prove that people united could not be stopped.
Talib Kweli, everybody. Yo, thanks for coming out. Tell me who you rocking with.
All right. Hey, yo, it's Talib Kweli. I'm rocking with Jay Billions. This is self-medicated music. You checking out the podcast right now.